Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, April 19, 2025. Watch for a tendency for some people to be envious or devious today, which can temporarily interrupt your mood or goals. People can swing between intensity and coolness. By avoiding manipulative tactics and emotional game playing, you can rise above the difficulties. Be particularly vigilant with what you communicate today, which can be taken the wrong way. Fortunately, your ruler, Mars, forms a warm trine to Juno, helping you feel more decisive and determined. You can be ready to take on a challenge. Efforts you put into improving home and family life can be meaningful. Meeting people in the middle can be a good strategy. You are likely feeling a great hunger for life, love, passion, and sex. This is because your planetary ruler, mighty Mars, is orbiting in the zodiac sign of Leo. This is actually not only one of the best transits for love, courtship, and dating for you but for all zodiac signs too. This is because, in the zodiac rules the themes of romance, fertility, and creativity. Expect that with the red planet orbiting in this fiery zodiac sign, your sex drive and life will also likely crank through the roof, as well. Did you mean it that way? Be careful of your tone, turf, and timing when Mercury in your sign conjuncts Neptune in your sign. Considering that you are still navigating the post-shadow period for the last Mercury retrograde, you still have some loose ends to tie up. As you make an effort to create clear channels of communication at work, something could still get muddied. Your tone, turf, or timing may not be well received. Take note of this if you want to continue improving your working relationships through your communication skills. Your tendency to go along with what everyone else is doing can sometimes give you the impression that what's good for the group is good for you, and this is just not true. We each have an individual recipe for health, and it's up to each of us to discover it and follow it religiously. Plan a few meals to prepare at home this week. You may wish to invite others to join you, if possible, but know deep down inside that you're doing it for you. You might find yourself feeling intense on this day. The effects of this vibration will encourage you to get focused on what you want to achieve most. You will find yourself considering your career path, status, and st. rank. Further, the contributions you make to the greater society will come into consideration. Make full use of this essence to connect with these important areas, and to search for the ones most in need of change or revamping. The intensity can serve you well. While today's adventurous lunar vibes are a placeholder between the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment's departure from your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery yesterday, and Mars' return to a playful and creative part of your chart tomorrow, they are also important personally. Days after clashing with the Sun as a full moon last weekend, in the final days of your birthday month, the Sun and Moon are back in harmony, and this is creating a new sense of confidence and optimism, ready now for the journey ahead. Helping to prepare for Mars' return to your romantic sector today is not only having the Moon in an adventurous part of your chart but in harmony with the Sun after clashing last weekend as a full moon in your relationship sector. While this has left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, today's lighter influences bring a sense of confidence. By tomorrow will help to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. Leo, your energy shines bright, but today it's about inner radiance. Your quote of the day: you are the sun, even when no one sees you rise. Your color of the day is burnt orange, warm and empowering. Lucky numbers: 5, 10, 19. Recognition may come, but don't chase applause, chase alignment. A leadership opportunity could surface. Stay grounded in compassion. Your presence can lift someone silently struggling. Create something just for the joy of it. Our eyes in the sky. Let's gently settle into the energy of April 19, 2025. If today has already been busy or overwhelming, take this as your cue to pause, breathe deeply, and allow a few messages from the universe to find you. Whether you've come here looking for guidance, encouragement, or just a quiet moment to connect with something deeper, know that this reading is meant for you. Yes, you and whatever you're holding in your heart today. The first card drawn for today is the Six of Swords, a powerful sign of transition and quiet healing. This card often speaks to the moments in life when we start to move away from something heavy, whether it's emotional baggage, old habits, or a situation that no longer aligns with who we're becoming. Sometimes that movement is literal, like a physical change of environment, and sometimes it's deeply internal. You may not be at your destination yet, but you're definitely on your way. Trust that leaving behind what no longer serves you is an act of courage. It's okay to grieve what you're letting go of, even if you know it's for the best. Healing rarely looks like a straight line. Be gentle with yourself in the process. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles, and this brings such a refreshing energy of new beginnings, especially around learning, growth, or planting the seeds of something practical. You might be thinking about starting a new project, returning to something you once set aside, or even exploring a different way of handling your time, health, or finances. This card says you don't need to have all the answers yet. What matters is your willingness to learn and stay open. It reminds me of those times when we decide to pick up a new skill, like learning to cook something from scratch or trying our hand at journaling or gardening, not because we expect to master it overnight, but because it feeds something inside us. What's calling to you right now? What tiny step could you take today that your future self might thank you for? The third card is the Ten of Cups, and this is one of those cards that feels like a warm embrace from the universe. It speaks of emotional fulfillment, connection, and that sense of home, whether that's found in people, places, or moments. This could be a reminder to cherish what truly fills your cup. Have you had a meaningful conversation lately, or spent time with someone who just gets you? These small, sacred joys are more powerful than we sometimes give them credit for. If you're still searching for that kind of connection, this card brings a promise. It is on the horizon. You're not alone in your longing for peace, love, and harmony. Keep showing up as yourself, and the right people and experiences will find their way to you. Next, we're met with the Strength card, not the loud, forceful kind of strength, but the quiet, enduring kind. The kind that shows up when you keep going through the hard days. The kind that takes the form of compassion for yourself and for others. You might be in a situation right now that's requiring more patience than you thought you had, or maybe you're holding back from reacting in a way that used to feel automatic. That's growth. That's power. The Strength card often reminds us that true resilience isn't about powering through everything without feeling. It's about staying soft where it matters, and firm where it counts. You are stronger than you think, and more importantly, your strength is rooted in your heart, not your fear. Finally, we pull the Wheel of Fortune, a beautiful sign that things are shifting. The wheel reminds us that life is cyclical, nothing stays the same forever. If you felt stuck recently, this is a message that movement is happening, even if you can't see all the details just yet. It's that sense of the universe rearranging things behind the scenes, aligning opportunities, clearing paths. Trust in the timing of your life. Sometimes the unexpected moments bring exactly the kind of change we didn't know we needed. Think back to a time when something didn't go according to plan but ended up leading to something better. This card invites you to stay open to surprise, and to believe that even if it's not all in your control, it is unfolding in your favor. So, with the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune, we're looking at a day of movement, gentle beginnings, emotional fulfillment, quiet power, and a universe that's working with you, not against you. If something in this reading spoke to you, even just a sentence, trust that it was meant to. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you in a season of change right now? What seeds are you planting? What kind of joy are you calling in for yourself? Let's create a space where we can support see each other, share our thoughts, and remind ourselves that we're never really navigating these moments alone. You're doing better than you think. Keep trusting the process, and keep showing up for yourself in the little ways. They add up more than you know.